day in Minnesota. It's 8 below right now. This is pretty much the high. 5 or 6 below zero. And everything's cold and freezing, as we can see out on the lake behind me. It's also 8 below is this boat. Everything in it right now, frozen or not. So the question is, been a lot of commenting on, is this Chris Craft really 50 tons or not? And I'm just going to say up front, and I've said this quite a few times, I just keep using that number because that's what I was given first. And I went with it. Found out a little bit later it's different. But I figure for consistency, I'm going to keep titling the videos 50 ton Chris Craft. But there's a lot of people out there, a lot of people who disagree with me. In fact, I did a poll yesterday, very unofficial, unscientific poll on my YouTube channel. And I don't know, I got 60 votes or something like that. 2/3 of the people say, no way. Is it 90,000 pounds? That was the question, is this boat 90,000 pounds? They said, no way. Well, interesting, because I've talked quite a bit about this, that the former owner from Texas, and he said in his interview it weighs 90,000. And Gabriel Jabbour, the marina owner at Tonka Bay Marina, says that it's 90,000 plus too. And he stored this for a couple of decades, folks. More than a couple of decades. So he would have an idea what it would take. And yet people still disbelieve. 2/3 of the people disbelieve that it's 90,000 pounds. Some say it's close. There's been other discussion. But I think I'm going to go with Gabriel Jabbour. I'm going to go with the former Texas boat owner. I've got some other evidence that I'm going to post on my page in a little bit. I've got the post written up. I want to wait till I did this video. But I got one more piece of evidence that I think is pretty convincing. And it's from Royal Charter Sales, who this boat was for sale with. So go, keep an eye out for that post when it gets up in an hour, whatever, half an hour, whenever I do it. Then you'll find out. The interesting thing is, there's a gentleman from Florida who runs a marina, says he transports boats and all that, which I don't doubt. He's quite upset with me saying I'm misleading everybody. That there's no way it could even be close to that. He may be right, but I don't think so. I believe the spec sheet says it's over 70,000 pounds, and that's without the diesel. For what I understand, it's got an extra thick hull. That's what I've been told. I don't know how to prove that. The hull number is 11. It's on that deal. So other people have disagreed, and other people have had ideas that, well, they just overestimate it. So when you're transporting stuff around, you don't run into permit issues and stuff. That could very well be. Who knows? But you know what? I'm going. Turbine guy here, I'm going with the 90,000 pounds. 45 tons or so. That's not a dry weight. That's a wet weight with the diesels in there. Twin diesel 12 cylinders. That's what I'm going with. Man, I can sure feel that 8 below. Anyways, why don't you get on my post later or comment here on this. Don't forget to hit the sub button or the thumbs up button for me. And don't forget my sponsor, Bayside Marine and Excelsior, as well as GoGreenEnergyOnline.com. And you can see this camera's moving a little. Well, it's cold out. 8 below right now. And I'm not really dressed for it. I just got my snowmobile jacket on. So Turbine guy thinks, you know what? I'm going to take off and get out of here and go home and watch a discussion. What do you think? Especially with the new evidence I put up. People going to finally believe me? It's 90,000 pounds or so? Or are we still going to keep having this disagreement? Turbine guy, signing off. Cold.